My name is Thickney. I'm here with Trashy, and let's talk some trash. What's your biggest flex? My biggest flex is that I like to express my emotions, and I like to cry because that's how I express myself. And it's okay to cry and show your emotions and be a little crazy.
How often do you find yourself crying?
I cry a lot. Oh, no, I was just crying earlier this week, so I cry a lot because I feel a lot of things, you know? So it's like, no shade. You know when you got something planned for that day and it's like, this is how this day is gonna go, and then some shit go left, I'm gonna cry. I will cry. That's what I have to do, you know? Like, unfortunately. What's the first thing you notice about a man? His personality. His personality. That's the first thing I notice about a man. If you funny, you got me. If you not funny, I can't. Looks don't always do it to me. The pretty ones, they're actually so fucking scary. I never talked to a pretty boy in my life. You know, all of my niggas is medium, you know. You know, this one look good. No shade to you, babe. It's no shade to you, but it's just like personality. You gotta be funny. If you're not funny, it's nothing. When was the last time you went to church? The last time I went to church, I was literally like 6 years old in Coney Island with my nana and my sister. And I cried in church too. I didn't know what they was talking about, but I was just thinking about my dad and my mom, and I was like, they not together, and I was crying, and yeah, that's the last time. The Holy Spirit caught my body, and I started crying, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I was literally like 6, so, or 5, or 4.
And that's the last time you went to church?
Yeah, that's the last time I went to church. No shade. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve, once again, is fake bitches. My biggest pet peeve is bitches that act like they fuck with you and they really don't fuck with you. Bitches that act like they want to see you win and they don't want to see you win. Bitches that is mad friendly with your nigga and they know that's your nigga and they supposed to be your bitch. That's my biggest pet peeve. So you know, I cut all of that shit out of my life. Do I feel better after I cut? Yes. I feel good. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Usually my friends cut me off, but
whoa.
Yeah, no, they do cut me off because I kind of just, but it's because like, I'm just like, I don't be answering the phone and texting back and shit like that. I'm not gonna lie.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer. You know. Wait, what you gotta say about Cancers? Hold on. You know, so like, I just don't be on that phone. Like, I don't get on that Zoom. And some people understand it and some people just don't fuck with it. And they cut me off. And I understand. Like, cut me off. It's fine. What's your biggest turn off? My biggest turn off is a nigga that posts too much on Instagram. Ooh, that shit is fucking disgusting. I hate niggas that post too much on Instagram. I hate a nigga that want to be seen. You know, like, I don't want to, if I go to your Instagram, I want 0 posts, nothing. I don't even really want you to have highlights on your story. I want people to be confused. Who are you? I want your profile picture to be a fucking cartoon. You know, like, who is this nigga? You know what I mean? So that's my biggest turn off. A nigga that want to be seen and a nigga that want to post himself.
Post on the page, like 4 pictures or 0?
They could have, you know, I'm not gonna say 0 because, you know, if I never met you, you know, I wanna see what you look like. I'll say 1. 1, I'm fucking with that. 2, it's like, all right, that's cool. You know, you got a little 1, 2. 3, it's like, okay, every time you go out, you taking a picture. 4, it's like, oh, you gotta take a picture. You a bad bitch. I can't fuck with that shit. I can't fuck with a bad bitch. I'm sorry. What's one memory you've never shared with anybody? Now, I don't care if it's about a man. Everything not about a man, but this is about a man. Okay, so basically one time, me and my man was play fighting, right? And I had took his phone and I hid it. I was just playing, you know, I don't know, I hid his phone. And we was play fighting with pillows and stuff, right? But I don't know, for some reason, like, I hid his phone into the pillowcase a little bit earlier into the play fight, you know? So he was looking for his phone, we didn't know. We play fighting, but the phone in the pillowcase, right? You know, I'm doing, I don't know what I did to him, but all I know is that he picked up the pillow and boom, he hit me in the face with that shit. But the phone was inside of the pillowcase and that shit hurt so bad and my lip was swollen and I had to go back home the next day and my dad was like, what is that on your lip? And I was putting makeup there to cover it and it was actually really intense. So yeah, that's one thing I never told nobody, and I never told my dad. He was like, what happened? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know how that got there. It was scary because I didn't want nobody to think like, you know, he was domestic violence, but that's just one memory I never shared. I guess that's one memory I could think about. When did you realize that a friend wasn't a friend? Okay, I think I realized a friend wasn't a friend when, you know, like, we would be with a group of people, you know, you would be with a group of people with your friends and shit. You know, niggas is like making their jokes and shit. You know, I don't know, like, niggas like to make jokes on me. I'm a jokey bitch. I'm a joke back with you. But it was like, a nigga made a joke and she was just laughing mad hard. Like she was laughing mad hard for mad long. And I was like, what the fuck? Shit wasn't even that funny. She kept going. I'm like, damn, bitch, do you fuck with me or not? You know, you my bitch, you supposed to fuck that nigga up for saying that shit. Even if that shit is funny, you gotta fuck that nigga up. She was laughing too fucking hard, and that's when I realized that bitch wasn't my bitch. But I kept her though. I kept her for a minute, like a dumbass, so.
Like, what's the, like, is a ha-ha or like a...
No, it was like a, ah! Oh my God, no, because you really be doing that, girl, ah! It was like that type of shit. And I was like, bitch, like, yes, I be doing that. Yes, that shit was funny, but bitch, you're not supposed to do that. The fuck? My dumb ass. And I was thinking it was a joke at the time. You know when you don't know someone being funny until after you go home and you think about that shit and you like, hold on, this bitch was being funny? That shit always happened to me. So it was just like, it would happen so much and I would go home and I'd be like, I know the fuck she wasn't laughing. She was laughing. That bitch was laughing for 15 minutes straight. You know what I mean? The joke ended 5 minutes ago. So what's something most people disagree with you on? Oh, I say one thing most people, like, I say a lot of people, not most people disagree with me on, is 50-50. I believe and I don't believe in 50-50. That's what I don't believe in. Yeah, no, I don't believe in 50-50. I maybe believe in like 60-20, 6, 7, 80, 90, 60-30. Oh my, I'm not good at math either, yo. Nah, you know, I fuck with like a, 80-20, 80-20, you know what I mean? But 50-50, I just feel like, no. I'm not splitting everything with you. You know what I mean? Like, you are the leader. I'm just a fucking girl. You know what I mean? But sometimes I will pay. If you down bad, I will pay, bro. I got you. You pay for everything, fuck it, I got you. But you know, off rip, like, I can't do the 50-50. It's just something, it's just like when I do that shit, I just feel like you don't fuck with me. If I'm paying for some shit, it's like, you don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? But I will pay for some shit. But you know, I gotta really fuck with you. I gotta really know your intentions. You know what I mean? But people don't be fucking with me. People be 50-50. Not a 50-50 bitch.
Hey, so what happens when holidays come around?
Oh no, I'm gonna get you some shit. What the hell? I'm really gonna spoil you. No shade. But I also match energy. If I see you getting me some shit, I gotta match you with that shit. You know what? I be hurt most of the times because I be wanting to do more than it's like, I want to do more, but what I see you do, I have to match your energy. Like, I want to buy you a car and a limousine and get you that truck. You know what I mean? But it's like, bitch, you just got me a purse. So now I got to get you a fucking video game remote control. You know what I mean? Like, I got to match that energy. But it really depends on the person. Holidays, I'll get you anything you want. If you give me anything I want. What's the most embarrassing text message you ever sent? Okay. Yeah, so the most embarrassing text, well, it's like, I butt down my mom. Yes, that was very embarrassing. So it was my freshman year of college, right? I never went outside. I had friends, but them bitches never wanted to be outside. And then them bitches decided to drop out of school and left me alone. So I had my bitches that I knew from the beginning, and they was like, come on, come outside with us, Thickney. You know, they would say my real name, but I'm saying, Thickney, come outside. I'm like, girl, yes, I'll come outside. I came outside with them, and I got so fucking drunk, it wasn't even funny. Like, it actually was not funny, for real. Like, I was throwing up, for real. And basically, long story short, yeah, the cops came, this, that, and third. It was really intense. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really long story, but it was intense. Long story short, I'm in the bathroom. My friend telling me, yeah, like, get it together. The cops is here. You gotta be tacked. I walk home, I'm drunk, some people helping me get home and shit, the security talking to me and shit. I get in the bed, take my clothes off, I look at my phone. Why the fuck that shit say I was on a phone with my mom for 19 fucking minutes, bro? For 19 minutes, and the thing about her is she's gonna stay on the phone and hear everything, bro. I hung up on her. And then she called me back, bro. I was like, what the fuck? And then I woke up in the morning and my RA knocked on the door and was like, your mom on the phone. I was like, nah, what the fuck? And she was like, this is what you do? You go to school and this is what you do? Come home. Because it was right by quarantine. Quarantine was about to happen. She was like, come home immediately. First bus, this, that, and third. I'm like, damn, bitches can't get drunk? Fuck. But that was very embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing, y'all. But she ain't beat my ass, though, so it was good, but it was embarrassing. What do you think people misunderstand the most about you? Like, people just think I'm just so fucking crazy. I don't know. I feel like people think I'm so crazy and all I do is cry and talk about my man. No, that's not all that I do. I'm more than that. Like, I'm very deep, you know? I'm not crazy. I'm just a regular cool girl. And also, I feel like people think that who I post is not me. That's me. That's truly who I am. Everyone will tell you. That's it. That's all I feel like y'all misunderstand about me. Oh, and I also feel like people misunderstand about me. Like, they don't understand why my name is Thickney. I'm thick, that's why my name is Thickney. Don't misunderstand that, my ass is fat. But yeah, what's something weird that you enjoy? I don't know. Okay, something weird I guess I like to enjoy is like, I like to watch people climb in the caves and get stuck. It be stressing me out, but it's interesting to watch that. And I also like to watch people dive underwater and see what they see underwater and like risk their life under there and like, you know, they come in from a big shark or something like, oh, you know what I like to see too? I like to see like when the whale jump out the water right next to the people and they like, oh my God, like we almost died. Like, I guess that's weird. I really don't know if that's weird, but that's something I enjoy. I enjoy that. Yeah, and I also like Animal Crossing. You know the music that they be having, and like I just like the play, like when people be playing the game, but I like that as background noise. It's very like peaceful to me. What's your best physical feature? I'm not gonna show my ass, but to me, my best physical feature is my eyes. You know, people be like, oh my God, I love your eyes, I love your eyes. I love my eyes too. So like, you know, sometimes I'll talk to you and I'll be like, yeah, yes. Cause I want you to be like, nah, I love your eyes. Like, I love my eyes, so yeah. And my dimples. Y'all know I got dimples, like yeah. My name is Thickney, and if it ain't trash, it's trash, bitch. And that's it.